Hello again. We are continuing with our Congress, and now it's a pleasure to present Osama El Meligy, and I want to say congratulations for your excellent award recently received. Thank you, Mr. Obama, and you can start your presentation.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to participate in your Congress this year as a speaker. And it's my pleasure to continue working with your esteemed organization. My presentation today will be about the quality management and the ISO 9001 for local government and government institutions in Egypt. The topics I will cover in my speech today is the Egyptian government promotes quality management for the government institutions and local government. And then I will go to the criteria for selection of leaders of public institutions and local government. The third topic will be about the usefulness, the benefits that government organizations will achieve when they implement ISO 9001 as a quality management standard. I would like to start with the Egypt vision for 2030, which is aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And we have in Egypt a very good program for motivating the government institutions and local governments to be excellence in performance. And this is the Excellence Award. The Excellence Award is based on achieving these goals: quality of life, justice and inclusion, stronger economy, knowledge and innovation, environmental sustainability, good governance, peace and security, and entrepreneurship. This is our Minister of Planning and Economic Development who promotes this excellent award. And the Excellence Award aims to promote atmosphere of positive, effective, and constructive competition, consolidate principles of excellence in state sectors. This is Dr. Hala El Said, Minister of Planning and Economic Development, who announced this statement. Very important statement. The Excellence Award for the government institution held, this is why it is important, series of workshops over 2 days in August 2021 for the award management team on the requirement of ISO 9001 quality management and the benefits of implementing it and even being certified government organization. It's made big effect to the staff who manage the Excellence Award. The workshop made raising awareness and building capabilities of the award team. They also explain how to implement these requirements, the phases of quality management system project and obtaining certification, a very important issue is risk management-based thing, risk management. I will talk later on about this part of the quality system, which is risk-based thinking. After this introduction about the Egyptian Excellence Award for the government organizations, I'd like to let you know about what is our system in Egypt for selection of public officials and the local government, especially in the leadership position. Because leadership for the government institution is a critical aspect of quality management. And there are obligations for the leadership of these organizations. This is based, of course, on education, experience, but more important is leadership skills, strong personality, honesty, and credibility. These are some of the criteria on which the government selects the leaders. And by law, up to a certain job level, there must be advertising, there be applicants, and they make some, selection procedure. But in top management levels, they can be nominated by the minister or the governor of a governorate. There are contracts of employment for these leaders, and the renewal of this contract is subject to performance and achievements. This was one issue I wanted to highlight in our system. Let me go now through why should a government organization in any part of the world, in Egypt, in Spain, in Italy, in Mexico, why do we recommend them to apply management system based on ISO 9001, for example? Let me tell you, this is not everything. Understanding the context in which government operates. Now, it's very critical, and I will focus on this later on. The second advantage is better risk management. The world is full of risk now. And better compliance to laws and legislations. Good governance and good decision-making. Responsiveness at times of adversity and times of crisis. Better knowledge management and learning organization. Effectiveness and efficiency. This will produce more citizens and customer satisfaction and quickly resolving their complaints. These slides explain why do we need to better understand, because the world is changing in a rapidly and unprecedentedly speed. Now you see everything is changing, social changes, economic changes, environmental and climate changes. We are faced with crises, epidemics, pandemics, COVID-19, and increasing dependence on technology and the transition to digital economy. This is the world that we live in now. Rapid changes in everything and digital transformation and technology. If government organizations did not feel this change and can adapt and cope to this change, they will disappear or they will cause problems to the government and to citizens. And that's we say, you see here, there is a lot of financial crisis, health crisis, environmental crisis, corruption, but the picture is not that black. There are still a lot of opportunities to improve. The role of leaders in this time of change is critical. The government leaders should understand that the only constant now is change. We don't have the luxury to sit back and wait for change to happen and then we respond. The government leaders and the institution should lead change, not be attacked by the change. There are, you see, 3 words here: anticipating, preparedness, and leading. This is the feature of leaders now. Anticipate, be prepared, and lead. This is a new culture and a new requirement for the government leadership. And this is one of the ISO 9001 clauses. On the top of the priority is leadership. This is in ISO 9001. Compliance. There is another important requirement for the government institution to comply to the law, to the legislation, to international agreements. We see countries signing international conventions and they fail to comply. ISO 9001 and the other standard 37301, they provide any organization with tools to better comply. The coming benefit is risk-based thinking. In this changing world with epidemics, with economic and financial crisis, with increasing corruption, everywhere you see bad practice and corruption, and the organizations collapse, and even governments collapse due to corruption and bribery. The risk-based thinking make organization better manage risk and grasp on opportunity, because whenever there is a risk, there is an opportunity. We need more time to explain, but I will be very fast. You see this? This is the 4 pillars that a government organization needs to make use of ISO 9001 and other ISO standards to make the 4 good governance, risk management, compliance, but more important is culture. Now, to change culture of an organization, especially government organization, is a big challenge. So all the leaders need to work on this culture aspect and quality culture. ISO 9000 provides principles to build a quality culture in the organization. I still have 3 slides. Each slide have very short statement. There is one important clause in ISO 9000. One, it's about knowledge management and learning. So if organization implement quality management by default, they will apply knowledge management and lessons learned and learning from their mistakes and from non-conformities and lost opportunities. That's how organizations grow, by continuous learning. So we ask the government institutions to be learning, continuously learning. This is an important benefit of ISO 9000 standard. Responsiveness. We have seen cities around the world where floods and hurricanes and maybe, earthquake, and the government organizations are very slow. They respond very little and late. And then the citizens and peoples lose their lives and their assets because the local government or the government didn't respond quickly. If the people of the government really understand the situation and make use of risk management in being prepared to quickly respond. This equals lives of people. We have seen health crisis in every city of the world, and the health authorities, they are not there. They don't respond. But it's very important that local government become responsive at times of adversity and at times of crisis and epidemics and pandemics and earthquake and hurricanes. The last one, which is the goal, the main goal of quality management is more customer satisfaction, citizen satisfaction, because many of the services are still delivered by the government. Electricity, water, sanitary drainage, security, all these, if they are not up to the quality that the people expect, you will not get citizen satisfaction. You will get angry citizens, protesting citizens, going back to the street citizens. We want to avoid citizens going to the streets in protests against the government or against the mayor, because there is very poor quality of service, and there is electricity is not good, water is not good, waste management and cleanliness is not good. So quality management with other standards promote and bring citizen satisfaction instead of citizen anger and citizen protest. I would like to thank you very much for the time you have given me to share my knowledge with you. Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Welcome to join us online, live in this international online global congress of public management. And well, if there is any question.
Thank you very much. It is my pleasure to be with you today.
Okay. I want to give you a welcome from our president, Fernando Monar, partner of Quality World Council.
Thank you. It's a pleasure and honor to be with you.
Have you seen the question in the chat?
No, I will see it in a moment, please. Yes, I see the comments from the colleagues about similar experience between Egypt and Mexico. In fact, I had the pleasure to go to Spain for similar conferences about the local government. I went to Mexico and Colombia and many Spanish-speaking countries. I find there is a big similarity between the challenges and that we have in local government, similar to Mexico and Colombia and Spain to a great extent. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Meligy.